Check, check. It'll be live. Hey, folks, how's
I'm
it
not
going?
surprised that I did edit.
It is Monday. Playing Stardew Valley. Oh, my inventory's full. Playing Stardew Valley with Jeffrey, Lisa, and Nix as always. Hope you've all had a good weekend and enjoying your bank holiday if you're in the UK. Let's jump into the game and get going. Let's water our second cat bowl.
What do we still need? Fall crops? Yeah, I'm working on them.
Hey, Paula, how's it going? I am fantastic. How about you? How has your Monday been?
And now to the shell.
Need any of those, don't think. Good, glad to hear. Me, I am really good. It's in the UK we've had a bank holiday, which means no work for a lot of people. It's kind of like a national day off, which has been good. Got some work done around the house. Nice, 40 pieces donated. Awesome.
Nice. Right, does this mean we can get the Stardew?
No,
Ah,
we'll get that when the whole museum is finished.
Okay. I'm gonna take a gum. It's my second time today I will do it.
oh. That chicken needs to say hello.
Is gum too chewy for you?
No. No, as long as I can't hear hearing your lips move, I'm usually good.
Do you hear anything?
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to pick up rewards.
Ah.
I have a lot left.
Hey dealer, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Monday and had a good weekend. Let's sell these mushrooms, I don't need them. Oak show. Don't think I need those mushrooms. So we'll check. Yep, we can sell all that, that's fine.
I'm like at some point, maybe I want, like for now I need to like quit, you know?
Yes.
But I might at some point, uh, it's not that this like sounds weird. It's just that it's not that I don't want to smoke anymore.
Yeah,
I don't want to be addicted anymore.
gotcha.
The nicotine is addicting.
Of course, yeah.
So I want to kick that and then maybe like come back to like 0% vapes with like flavors I like
Yeah.
just for fun, but then it's not addicting because there's literally nothing in there.
Yeah, you still getting to enjoy the flavours, and also if you, I know some people find using a vape to kind of like calms them and kind of soothes them. It's kind of like it's like an act of breathing slowly, like a meditation kind of thing. So you're having to force yourself to take a good breath. And obviously the nicotine helps with a nicotine vape, but the act of breathing and breathing out can be quite relaxing for some people.
But I can't do that now. I need to really kick the nicotine.
Yes. Dealer, your internet's refusing to work today. Oh no. What's it doing? Is it like sort of being slow or just no connection? Pretty sure nicotine calms the mind and revs up the body. Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, nicotine. Also, your body becomes reliant on it. Well, it loses the ability to do its own self-soothing because it relies on the nicotine to do that. That's not so good. It's the same with any chemical dependence, is that your body starts relying on the chemical to do the job as opposed to dealing with it internally.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was a lot of money.
That was a lot of money. I didn't do anything to help that either.
I tried quests and there's so much money. It's insane.
Yeah.
Get to handle more dangerous funky chemicals on Wednesday, then go on a 12-hour train to the contest. Ooh. Funky chemicals? Is this like a handling course, is it? I saw you posting your picture of your different chemicals and test tubes. That seemed pretty cool. But proper safety equipment. That's good. Safety's paramount. Got to look after yourself and those around you. There's one of the subjects I always enjoyed at school was well, any of the sciences, but especially chemistry is one that I understood very easily.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, so
That's nice.
I liked things like physics as well, and biology. Kind of like understanding. Okay, how do we work like machines, and what fuel goes in, what actions come out.
That's interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, sort of. Yeah, went out of water. Basically identifying substances and preparing certain concentrations, which is more maths. Oh yes, but yeah, maths runs into most sciences in one form or another. Can't water because it needs siphoning, of course.
I have this like this Iron Maiden history book
Yeah.
that like deals with the yeah, but basically it's just a story of the band with pictures
Hmm.
and a lot of like tour posters there. And I saw I looked into it like every once in a while, and I
Yeah.
saw a download poster from like one of the first download festivals,
Oh yes.
and it had like one stage and like 20
Mm.
bands,
Oh yeah. It used to be so small.
like 2 days.
Yeah, yeah. That downloads, the first and second, maybe even the third download only had the 2 stages. Well, that 2 days and a couple of stages.
And like 20 bands, like if I compare it to those posters you send me like every year to see the bands, that's like insane.
Oh yeah, yeah. It used to be such a small festival, and now yeah, it's growing
The
huge now.
the headliners that year were of course Iron Maiden, because otherwise it wouldn't find its way into the book,
Of course, yeah.
and Limp Bizkit.
Hmm. Yeah, all the posters are online somewhere. You can find the posters, like the history of them. I think was it last year? One of the downloads I went to recently, because it was the anniversary. They had all the posters kind of as big prints as like these pillars. You'd walk past them, and you can actually see them as like 10-foot tall posters.
Nice.
So it's kind of like this is an anniversary, and sort of you can walk through the history kind of thing. Might
Nice.
have been.
It's got different worlds. Sorry.
Hmm.
Oh, but that's cool.
Yeah, because I've got a signed poster. I purchased it. It's like an A4 copy of the poster that has Axl Rose signature from Guns N' Roses, because they played on the Sunday. It's 2006. Yeah, download 2006. Guns N' Roses played. Axl Rose signed this, and the Prodigy signed as well, because they were playing on the Sunday. But the other headliners were Tool on Friday and Metallica on Saturday.
That sounds like a nice festival.
Yeah, that was a really good year that was.
I mean, if it was a good Metallica year, because
Hmm.
they have disappointed
Yeah,
last year, right?
yeah, a bit disappointing last year. Like, I think when we went to see Metallica in 2006, they were pretty good. But yeah, I don't think they've got the same energies they used to have.
No, definitely not. In 2006, this is like Reload. I think this was before Dead Magnetic even.
Hmm.
So they must have been like not even 40, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. They you can definitely see they're old these days.
Yeah. But there's been substance use.
Yes, yeah, that as well. I think the 2006 was the year of the riots, which was fun. Because Guns N' Roses, Axl Rose went off stage halfway through the set and refused to come back on.
Yeah, he tends to do that.
Yeah, so there was kind of riots and people setting fire to things, and like the riot police had to be called in. There was a lot of unhappy people that paid money to see him and didn't see him.
You were there?
Yeah.
Did you-
I wasn't actually in the riots, but because would have been watching, the Prodigy would have been playing at the same time as Guns N' Roses, but on a different stage. So I've been watching them and thought, okay, it's the last band on Sunday. I'll go back to my tent now. And we kind of heard about the riots happening while we were at the tent, and they started coming towards the tents, and there's fires happening everywhere, and all these.
Also at the camping site?
Yeah, so they came into the camping site, and you had these anarchist teenagers burning things, and yeah, a little bit scary. That had fire engines driving through all the campsite trying to put fires out, but I went to sleep because I was driving first thing on Monday morning. So I went to sleep, and when I woke up, there's like smouldering sort of patches of where the fires were. And you go, what happened last night? So, there was lots of fires, rioting, and police and fire engines, and so I slept through it all. But yeah, my friend Ollie, who came to Almere, he stayed up smoking, like sort of the entire into the night, into the morning, just smoking away, and just kind of like giving death stares to anyone with a lighter. So yeah, but our campsite didn't get damaged.
Yeah, that's good.
Hmm.
Did people die? Did you?
I don't think so. I think they kind of Not that I heard, which is thankful. The rioters were quite friendly in the sense that they they tried to pull down the guard towers. Can you like almost like a prison camp where you have the guard towers and people watching over?
Yeah.
We had those kind of things, but for safety rather than imprisonment. And they pulled down these guard towers because they're like temporary structures. They started shaking these things so the foundations become weak. But they stopped to allow the guards to escape before they actually pulled it down and broke it.
Yeah.
So that would have been fun to see, but again, I was asleep.
Yeah.
Because I always refer to as 2006 as the year of the riots, and Nix finds that quite amusing when I talk about it.
I mean, this might have been the same year, but this is in America, I think.
Hmm.
That Metallica was touring with Guns N' Roses, so it might have been the same tour that in England did download.
Yeah.
But in America, James Hetfield got fired,
Oh.
and he had to get off the stage.
Yeah.
And so Metallica's set was like cut short,
Right.
and Guns N' Roses. Also something with Axl Rose being offended that he had to come on earlier because Metallica stopped or he didn't get enough drugs, whatever.
Yeah.
So he refused to play at all.
Oh, right.
And then the people didn't like that and they completely destroyed the whole stadium.
Okay. Yeah, that it's something about Axl Rose and causing riots.
Yeah. He's easily offended, I've heard.
Yeah, so in this particular instance, he was offended that someone threw an empty bottle at him. There's a lot of there was a lot of going back into 2006 and those kind of years. There's a lot of empty plastic bottles, and I remember like big bottle fights, like the crowd was split in the middle, and there'll be bottles flying from one side of the crowd to the other. And I always remember seeing it, like flying fish or fish that jump out the water.
Yeah, yeah.
You can imagine just like a whole school of fish jumping out of the water all over the place. And just fish in the air. That's what it reminded me of, seeing these bottles flying through the air. It's just like jumping fish. It's quite fun to see from a distance, but if you're in there, you'd probably have your head hit several times by flying bottles. Thankfully, it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, now even the soft plastic cups people don't throw anymore because I mean, I say that while I'm in the Netherlands, of course, but over here you pay extra for the cup.
Yes, yes.
And then you have to get the money back.
Yeah, that's what we do now, and it stopped that because people will go, well, I either get money back for this or I discard it, and then someone else will get money for it.
Yeah. But like it's with everything here, so it's not only at concerts. It's
okay,
it's been
yeah,
like this since I was a small child with like bigger bottles, like cola bottles and stuff.
Yes.
With like 1.5 liter bottles.
Hmm.
But lately it's been everything. Like literally everything that contains a liquid. You have to pay extra money.
Right.
And get the money back by bringing it back.
Yes.
And what it has done now is that they still use the same machines that was only for the big bottles back in the day.
Right. Yeah.
So there's mostly either one or two at any local supermarket, mostly two.
Yes.
And there's very long lines
Right. Gotcha.
because of that.
Do either you love pointless vandalism? it is quite amusing to see vandalism for the sake of vandalism in a kind of a weird way. Obviously, as long as it's not causing long-term damage to the community. But this is a festival that the whole thing will disappear after the festival anyway.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, like, the rest of the year, there's like it's just a field, and you can go and walk your dog and enjoy the view. But for a few weeks every year, it's kind of fenced off, and stages are put up, and it becomes a campsite and a festival.
Yeah. Yeah, there's places like that here too.
Hmm. They took the break stuff song seriously.
What was that again?
That was Dealer in my chat says they took break
No,
stuff.
who did the break stuff song?
That was Limp Bizkit.
Ah, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like your angsty kind of theme song of like, yeah, I'm really angry and I just want to break things because I can't emotionally process this. But it's very good for someone who's got a lot of angst and they're younger and they don't know how to express it.
You were very angsty?
No, I was around a lot of people that were angsty. Like a lot of my younger friends used to absolutely love that song. And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I don't need to break anything. I'm feeling good.
And it's a nice song, my lord, of it. It's a very nice one.
Mossy seed can be planted to grow rare wild trees. Interesting. Sell the rest of those things. I don't need those right now. Yeah, depending how the timetables pan out, I might see them Biscuit this year at download. But it depends. If there's another band on that I'd rather see, I'll be going to see those.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen them.
Hmm.
I don't hate it. It's just not my band.
No, that's fair
Maybe
enough.
I'm a bit too young for them. Like maybe they weren't the angsty band when I was the angsty teen phase.
Yeah, that's quite possible. They're a very specific kind of generation.
Like they were around with the new metal thing, I think.
Yes, like when Korn and Slipknot were kind of like starting off.
Like when I was, it was all like metalcore and emo.
Right,
But
yeah.
and Slipknot and Korn because those two like always stayed like bigger.
Yes.
But Limp Bizkit, I didn't really. I mean, I knew the name and then I've heard some songs, but I didn't really know people that were like really into them. It was more, um, um, like how do you say? Yeah, more asking Alexandria.
Oh, yes.
Think
Yeah, so Nick's is very much into that kind of era of music, where that was my younger friends all kind of picked up on that, whereas that wasn't about when I was growing up. You love corn, dealer? Yeah, I absolutely love corn. Nice. Lisa's earned a mill on her own.
Nice. Ready?
Yeah, I remember listening to corn when I was in high school. Yeah, I think the new metal kind of era of music was mixing the heaviness of the traditional metal. Oh, server's closed. Did not like that. Yeah, the new metal was mixing
I
that.
didn't do nothing
Yeah, you broke it.
this time. I
Yeah.
don't know how.
Hmm. This mod failed. Smappy. Richside Village failed. Richside Village. UI info suite failed. Yes, probably failed because the game crashed. But
Makes sense.
yeah, I enjoyed new metal because it was taking the older, the original kind of metal sound and the heaviness of it, but adding electronic sounds into it. So in the case of Limp Bizkit, there's a lot of they had their like a DJ, so to speak. I just did scratching and added samples.
Yeah.
And I know Korn had a lot of electronic drums added in there, and all chopping and a little bit of synth. The same with Slipknot
yeah,
had a
fine.
lot.
At least that's what I remember from seeing Korn live. Bagpipes and a kill.
Yes, yeah, because Jonathan Davis has Scottish heritage, in which he heavily leans onto.
How much?
I don't know.
Because I've noticed these Americans getting like this whole. They try to own this whole culture, and you found out like they're like 12% something.
Yeah. Yeah, you see a lot with the Irish descent. So okay, yeah, they great grandfather was Irish, so they kind of latch onto that identity.
Yeah. Okay, y'all can join again.
Okay. And this was to an extent like St Patrick's Day, the day of patron saint of Ireland, is celebrated heavily in America.
Yeah, but that's just popular because it's drinking.
Yeah. Like the English will celebrate St Patrick's Day because there's drinking again. So yeah, we'll wear a green hat and we'll drink Guinness.
I haven't seen it here yet. I've only seen. Halloween's been like coming over from across the pond and stuff.
Yes.
It never was a Dutch thing. It did save the game, so we didn't lose anything. Just
Awesome.
like 30 seconds to.
Cool.
If y'all feel like being friends with my wife, tomorrow's her birthday.
Cool.
There's amethysts in my chest
Awesome.
front of my house. Which, if you need them for Emily, can always take if you want.
Awesome. I currently have a few of them that I've taken previously.
More Lorna already. Okay, and Nix have seen Lorna show live already.
Yes.
We haven't.
Yeah. I made sure when I saw them on the bill, I went, okay, yeah, this is the band that Jeffrey likes. We'll watch a bit of those.
Yeah. The man with the big noises.
Yeah,
I hard myself.
I think on the shore was a little bit heavy for Nyx, but I quite enjoyed it.
This year there's a lot of more heavier bands that I'm like really jealous you're going to see. Especially for me, Brand of Sacrifice, because it's literally my subscriber sound in the OBS.
Oh, nice. I should make sure to at least watch a bit of them, no matter what's going on.
And you're gonna like Honeybee, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I think they've come up on a playlist, like a download playlist for this year. And I thought, yeah, they sound pretty cool.
Like it's funny, like I found them. Probably I don't know much about drums, but like I found them when they weren't like internationally big yet.
Right.
And in video clips and stuff, they just look like normal, but they're Japanese, and those like the Japanese are a bit shorter.
Yes.
And they even look like a bit short girls compared to the other people, but like in comparison. And then they started to become big and like traveling the world, and I saw them standing next to Europeans and stuff, and I was like, they're like tiny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, Paddymans. You know what keeps me going with the not smoking? Like, that the moments of not having the urge are becoming longer compared to the ones that are me having the urge.
Right.
So
That's
every
good.
time I have like a nasty urge and I'm like one drag can do no harm, I'm like, but last time it also stopped, so why not now?
That's good.
That's all.
Yeah, it's just knowing that sort of you don't have to give in to that. You can.
Yeah. The only thing is I need to become like fully straight edge,
Yes.
because drink for me means smoke.
Yeah.
I
It'd be,
cannot continue drinking and
no.
not get the nicotine urge. Like beer is cigarettes for me.
Yeah, a lot of people have that. It's sort of even if they don't smoke generally, they might have a beer and go, yeah, I'll have a cigarette as well. And that's the only time they smoke. But yeah, it just leads on to it.
But what because Betty in chat he uses snus. You know snus?
Snus.
It's literally not common in like mainland Europe and UK, but in Scandinavia they use it.
Okay.
And it's like a way of using tobacco where they put like this powdered flavored tobacco on their gums.
Okay.
So it's not chewing tobacco, it's different, but
Yeah. Oh, I think yes. I think I've seen something about that where you just kind of absorb the nicotine through the gum.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not seen that. I think I've seen it online, but I've not seen it around the UK.
And yeah, about. But like what I wanted to ask you, like how do you drink when you're doing snus? Like doesn't the snus go like you? Doesn't it like go with the liquid when you drink like water and you swallow it? But you spit it out later, you swallow the snus itself too. Okay. Yeah, I know nothing about. I literally only know cigarettes and cigars and stuff, and I know chewing tobacco exists, but I've never seen someone do it in my life myself.
No, I've never seen anyone chew tobacco.
No. And there's also like tobacco you can like snort.
Right.
That for me it's always been like smokable.
Hmm.
I don't think I would like chewing tobacco. It looks disgusting. Well, in a way, I'm doing chewing tobacco now.
Yeah. Well.
I'm chewing on something to give me nicotine.
True. I'm sure it tastes a bit nicer.
It's okay. There's better gum.
Hmm.
Also cheaper gum.
Yeah.
It is better than the pills. The pills are horrible. You need to. It's not like you can swallow them. You need to suck on them. That's the worst part. So you have to taste for a long, long time.
Ah.
Ooh. How many hours do I have in this game? Less than Lisa. I have about. Let me check. I have 961 hours in the game. And Lisa has way more than 1,000.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. Like you said with your comfort series, I think this is kind of like my comfort game.
Yeah, it's good to have those things that bring you comfort.
This playlist is.
It's like for real an escape from reality.
Yes. Yeah, simple. Kind of simple reality within the game. That sort of takes you away from the things that you're not so happy about.
I didn't make it like that. It just happened. I'll add more to it. Stick? Yeah, stick to your guns. in some. There's also been some Lorna and some Carnifex, but there's two bands quite deeply scented. Do you like Hatebreed, Paul?
Say again, sorry.
Hatebreed. Do you like Hatebreed?
Headbreed.
Hatebreed.
Oh, Hatebreed. Sorry. Yeah, I can't say I don't like them. I've listened to some of their stuff. Quite possibly be one of the bands that have been playing at download before, but yeah, I've not really
Definitely.
paid too much attention to them. I know I've definitely got friends that would listen to Hatebreed.
You didn't like Five Finger Death Punch, or did you?
I like some Five Finger. Yeah.
Can I confuse you with someone else?
Okay.
I bet he didn't like Five Finger Death Punch.
I also do not like fighting.
Well, we used to both like Five Finger Death Punch.
We did, but they kind of ruined themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been to 2 of the concerts where they didn't show up, so since then I'm done with them.
Mm. That's understandable. Yeah, I've never been to a concert of theirs specifically. And they've been like supporting, or they've been playing alongside other bands. But yeah, I've enjoyed their music, but I've not. Again, it's not a band I pay too much attention to. That's why I enjoy the download festivals so much, because I get to see a lot of bands without having to invest too much time.
Yeah. Hey, you might like. Oh, sorry, Shadow Intent.
Okay.
Halo.
Yes.
I mean, you liked Halo, right?
Yes.
Nee. Lisa, het is kist naar buiten. Dat is mijn cadeaus van haar gekregen kist. Heb je daar een emmertje uit gehad? Oh, soms steeds niet. It just sucks this band has barely any good merch. It doesn't have good merch. It used to have, but they don't sell it no more.
Oh. That's a shame.
And I really like the band. Marty asked, how's Real Gangster Farm doing? There's a lot of pets now to choose from Monday.
Oh, nice.
Like an insanely long list compared to the other one.
Awesome.
More hybrid, Betty. I should do something about this playlist. Okay, the next song you are gonna like very much though. I mean, not saying you don't like hybrid, but next song you will definitely like. Then one song you don't mind, and then a song you'll love. One more date. Conference. How many times have you seen the Prodigy live?
Oh, that's got to be at least 6 or 7 times now.
That's nice.
Hmm. Yeah, there's been some pretty good shows they've done over the years. I'm glad I've managed to see him a few times before they lost Keith. I'm very happy about that.
Never disappointed.
Never.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, each time you go, yeah, there's still a lot of energy, still a lot of fun. And as soon as they announce another tour, I'm always looking at tickets.
Nice. Still playing Fallout? Yeah, this one you like. You still need a bomb grenade. Tomorrow we will have the clean house.
Oh, awesome.
Well, after tomorrow. Tomorrow they will build the clean house.
Yes.
Anyone has a pomegranate and or a rabbit's foot?
No.
A what?
Pomegranate, rabbit's foot. Dat zijn twee dingen.
I might have a pomegranate.
Anyone has bunnies?
Nope.
I do have. I think I do have one.
Dat was een pomegranate die ik vast had. Thanks. Then we can finish the wizard.
Ah, nice.
Then when it comes to the thing, we only need a Nautilus, but Nautilus are winter.
Cool.
If we stop listening to anyone with like some bad things they've done, there's barely anything I can like.
Hmm.
No, the song that's on now we really like, but the vocalist has some allegations against him.
Yeah. Unfortunately, seems to be
Bit of a trend. But sometimes it's just difficult to not like a song, even though you know
yeah.
the dude behind it is not really someone you should support. But
Yeah. I suppose, as long as you're not giving them money to listen to that music, I suppose.
yeah.
And you feel you're not financially supporting them, but you're still enjoying what they did. So musically, at least.
Anyone seen our new pet, by the way?
No.
I bought a new pet that's now in my room, but
Awesome.
you can see him walk around the farm. And
Cool.
I named him Biggie Smalls.
Nice.
No.
Did my game crash again? Betty,
I'm gonna go get some water to be right back.
do
Okay.
you even see me play? Like, no, but like, do you see me walk now? Because for me, OBS is frozen.
Oh.
Okay, and then it's just on my end. Be right back, I need to bug him.
Be right back.
Okay. Hey Genevieve, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Monday. Ooh, let's go back to the farm. Pronto.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Ah, let me get the mushroom. Doing good. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Yeah, made it to bed. Hope you've had a good Monday. Enjoyed your weekend. I had a pretty good weekend and had the day off work today as it's a bank holiday in the UK. It's always good to have a little bit of time off, do things that you need to catch up on.
Right back again.
Okay. Day 14 of fall, year 1. I haven't quite made it to year 2 in this playthrough. This is the first playthrough we've done since the 1.6 patch has come out. Enjoying all the updates. So far there's been some subtle things going on. But I've been enjoying it. Always enjoy a bit of Stardew. It's just fun to see all the extras. But we do have 30 mods running at the moment. Stardew Valley mods are considered just a tiny tweak. So if you add a hat into the game, that's a mod. You add 10 hats into the game, that's 10 mods. So according to the modder, we're running 30 mods at the moment. I do need to put a listing so you folks can see what I'm playing with down below. But I always forget. Anything I come up with while I'm streaming and go, that's the thing I should do. I'll do it after the stream, and then it comes to the next stream and go, that was the thing I was going to do, I didn't do, so probably should do it. But I'll get there. Welcome back.
I'm back too.
Welcome back. Just waiting on Nix.
Cool.
Quick check on my messages. See what's going on. Awesome. I love these fake Facebook messages to creator pages.
Okay,
So-
after this song comes one you really like, but
Yeah, fake notices. Oh, your page will be closed down because of something you posted. No, not random user on Facebook pretending to be Facebook themselves.
no, maybe you like this one, but it's not your band.
It does not work like that. You shall be reported. Cool, they are blocked.
It's a connection, you know. That's nice. Oh. Did I yawn exactly at the same time as your cats and Twitch had some nasty delay, you know? I feel very connected.
You are one with us.
It's the same name as my first cat.
Mm.
Yeah, you've seen him. I've shared him this week.
Yeah, very big floof.
Yeah, he was quite fat.
It's very cute though.
Yeah. Yeah, he was actually quite aggressive
Oh,
to humans, but not to me.
that's something at
Like
least.
he got to be 19.
Oh,
And he had like diabetes and stuff.
ah,
But didn't want to say is like he was around 10 or 11 already
right.
when I was born.
Oh, okay,
And he was very aggressive, like friends of my parents.
right.
But he liked me,
Hmm.
so that was cool.
Nice. Got iridium quality fish from fishing last night.
Nice.
Oh, walleye, bull trout, smallmouth bass. And got a gold star midnight carp. Bit delay on the restream bot there. Yeah, sort of got Genevieve on YouTube posted a message. It's, 7 minutes ago on YouTube, and Restream's only just reposted that to Twitch.
That's long.
Yeah. Hey, Monstrosity, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Monday.
Yeah, I feel connected with your cat too, man. I like our cat.
Yeah, all cats are cool, even the ones that are arseholes.
Said to me, ACAB means all cats are beautiful.
Ah,
Every time I see that on the wall.
ah, yes.
Oh, here comes the song you like it. How big was my field in 180, I think.
Running off with a chicken statue next. Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you. I shall find somewhere to put my chicken statue.
Okay.
Come over here. Something weird going on with that. Yeah, it's good to see you, Monstrosity. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you've been keeping well. I don't think I've seen you for a little while. But I haven't really been checking up on things.
Anyone want a bee house? I never really used them.
Oh, that could be quite fun. And then you have to plant flowers around them, haven't you?
Well, you don't have to. They make honey anyway. But if you plant flowers, it's better honey.
Cool. I do have some flowers I can plant.
This is my favorite part, Betty.
Yeah, it's all good in there. All my chickens are happy.
Yeah,
Hello.
put it here.
Oh
That's a
yes,
great one.
perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Probably need to scythe some of this, I think.
Anyone seen the new pet already?
No.
Oh, it's next to the. It's on the porch of my farm if you want to meet him.
Cool. Let's pop and have a look.
Maybe smalls.
Welcome back, Dealer. Ah, awesome.
That's not the mod. That's why I really needed a pet mod.
Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, definitely need one of those.
Yeah, I doubt so.
Maybe. Definitely in the game, at least.
It can be a handful.
Yeah. Yeah, we're finding at the moment a Stafford can be quite a handful, and they're like
Oh
half
yeah,
the size.
definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, a dog half the size is a handful. Then size of a dog like Uno is going to be quite
Well,
a lot.
size isn't everything. It's mostly temperament that make the handful.
Yeah, I suppose so. But if Uno decides he's going somewhere, then it's going to take a lot to say no, I suppose.
Well, yeah, in a way. I mean, we get angry with them.
Hmm.
I mean, not to be mean, just if you don't,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you have to let them know that you're not happy with their actions, and
yeah. I mean, like we live with Uno, so we don't really see him grow as much as people like you that see pictures every couple of weeks, or people that visit like Larry.
right, yeah.
And I was sitting with him on the floor, and Lisa was looking like he's grown a lot this couple of months.
Right. Yeah, it's really, you don't quite realise it until someone points it out, or you look at photos and go, ah, yeah, he's done a lot of growing.
But like he, yeah, I'm going to be honest. If he needs to think that he cannot like go against our will, because if he does, he is stronger than me.
Yes. Yeah, you have to believe that you're fully in control,
the female. She's less heavy, but my mother can walk Uno, but not the female because the female goes fully insane.
Hmm.
And Uno is manageable.
Yes.
But when the female gets like angry, then it's a matter of strength. You cannot make sense to it anymore.
Gotcha.
Completely some kind of like berserk modus.
Hmm.
I mean that's what trauma does with him.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about Uno because he's never been bitten by another dog.
Right. Yeah.
Just a matter of statistics that eventually you will find a dog on the street. That's not normal.
Hmm.
But at least he's adult because I've noticed with my dogs, if they're like at a bad encounter with a dog while adult, they will hate that dog.
Right. Yeah.
But when they're like small themselves, like the female had in the first week, then it's just like dogs is problem.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And female is just very sensitive to, because I can say that, but like when other dogs are like they're like disciplined, no, not disciplined, punished, like they're trained, you know,
Yes.
obedient to their owner, and there's no problem because she feels like an obedient dog is also like a secure dog.
Yes.
But all these insane dogs are like insecure. Then she gets angry, and then the owner becomes scared.
Yeah. I suppose dogs will pick up on the fear of the owner and kind of react on it.
Also, yeah, we have to admit our dog is a bit of a psychopath. Like, okay,
Yeah.
she was traumatized, but she really loves it if both dog and
But
owner
she also
are
likes
scared.
fighting.
Hmm.
She gets really happy
Yeah.
afterwards. But
She really gets insanely happy, and it just goes at times worse when both the owner and the other dog are afraid of her.
stereotypical like foam at the mouth and like the eyes roll back. It's insane.
Oh wow.
So my mother can't walk her.
Yeah.
My,
Raccoon come running out to that greenhouse.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. You can meet him.
You meet him in the forest.
Cool.
I think I picked the wrong farming perks because I've got things with animals, but I always take.
But you can reset on
Yeah,
with
okay.
promise. But we were just talking about how our oldest dog is a bit of a psychopath,
Yes.
but Ozzy has proven to be the worst psychopath lately. Yesterday, he wanted to go to the kitchen,
Right.
and Ozzy always loves to take the hardest way possible.
Right.
So he decided to climb on the couch, and then the oldest dog was sleeping in front of it, and he was like, okay, but I need to be there. So he just fully jumped on her legs.
Ah.
He jumped on a sleeping dog. It could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Yes. He was like, I'm just going to do this.
It was easy to walk around. He did it.
It was way easier to walk around actually. He
Hmm.
put a lot of effort into
Nothing
getting
was
into that
blocked.
position.
Yeah.
He did it on purpose.
Yeah, I find that a lot with cats. They go, well, I will do this on purpose, just upset the dog.
Yeah.
I find it amusing. I saw for the first time while at Nick's house. Salem the cat purposely walking up to the dog's water bowl and drinking half the bowl of water, while the dog just sits there staring and crying because the cat's drinking their water.
Ozzy does share the water bowl with the dogs
Hmm.
because he refuses to drink from other places. Well, he drinks from people's glasses,
Yes.
but he doesn't want his own water bowl.
Hmm.
My cat before did have his own, but he just only wants to use dog bowls,
Yeah.
and I don't mind him. No, not at all. Like, I've never seen any stress because of it.
Yeah, Damien has 3 water bowls in the house, and he still wants to drink from whatever cup you're drinking.
Yeah.
Ozzy has 2 food bowls because there's never enough food for him.
Ah.
The water bowl, he insists on sharing it with the dogs.
Oh.
He had multiple. Sorry. He had multiple, but he just didn't. It didn't use any of them except the ones the dog used.
Hmm. Yeah, we found Damien trying to drink the dirty water from the drain today. And if you have 3 water bowls, and we offer you water in like a cup if you need the water, but he still wants to drink from the sources of water outside.
It's because of the chlorine and stuff in your actual water.
Yeah, I suppose if you say
Once the water's been sort of sat in a bowl for a couple of days, they're more like.
yeah, that's true. 'Cause, especially the water around here seems to be more chlorinated.
Yeah, they do better. Rainwater.
I think if Mom changes Damien's water too often, it's probably why he doesn't drink it.
Yeah, because it's not had a chance for the chlorine to really dissipate out of it at that point.
Yeah,
There's chlorine in British water?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know that.
Yeah, I think it's the old pipes not as clean in some cases. So
yeah,
they
we also push chlorine because we keep on getting obviously bursts in our pipes and stuff. Then we push it to clear out any germs or anything that might get into the water through burst pipes before they're fixed.
I will download it, Betty, but after this song we can just play it with YouTube.
yeah, our water systems are quite old around the UK.
Lillingtons is punk. I mean, I know about America, but I didn't know about UK.
Yeah,
Also, not third world countries because I mean I don't mean to be offensive, but those mostly don't have like how do you say, like sewage at all?
yes,
Mostly. But like more like North Africa and like Asian countries that like not third world but not as like as more poor areas.
yes.
That friends tell me they also had like curry, a lot of chlorine in the water.
Hmm. Yeah, we certainly have a lot in my area because yeah, they don't really do much to filter the water compared to
Did you,
some
like,
areas.
drink it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not in high enough levels to be like harmful to you. And most of the time, if the levels are balanced, you can't even tell there's chlorine in it. But the levels in Stratford don't seem to be very well balanced.
no, and it disappears as you say after you leave the water for a little bit. It kind of evaporates.
Yeah, we have chlorine. We put like a solvent iron in there too. And then there's some things that go in there to line the pipes because a lot of our pipes are still the old lead pipes. So there's something that goes in the water that lines the pipes to stop, obviously, any lead getting into the water. And everything that goes into the water is non-toxic and is perfectly fine for people to drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
I'm-
And I used to work at a water treatment plant.
yeah. Nick's got to see all the chemicals being balanced and put into the water.
Yeah, in elementary school we visited like a place that like cleans, that makes water drinkable in my country,
Ah,
and it's basically, it may sound weird, but like a lot of sand. They just like push it through sand, and the sand like filters the water.
yes.
Yeah, we had something
Sometimes.
sort of similar. We have granulated activated carbon,
Oh,
and we use those in just basically massive silos. It gets poured in through the top, works its way down to the bottom.
Yeah.
I know in one country they use clams.
clams.
Yeah,
Ah,
as
first time hearing
a
that.
water, like to see when the water isn't clean enough. They use clams.
Ah, so I suppose the clams are sensitive to the water purity.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this song already. I'm gonna download the complete discography of this band now. You should look at Marnie's if there's a stepper there.
Oh yeah.
Recognize it immediately. They're 40k, but if you just tell me which one it is, I can pay for it.
Cool.
I have half a mil, so.
Nice.
So now we only need winter foraging, a rabbit's foot, and a nautilus shell.
Nice.
Concerned Abe wasn't a biology man, I think.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He literally thinks rabbit foods are dropped by rabbits.
Yeah. It's not something that rabbits naturally produce a lot of.
Mostly 4.
Hmm.
And I mean, I have never seen a melon look like that in my whole life.
Hmm.
Starfruit, he actually found a picture online of a cut version, because the way he makes them grow in the game are the cut versions.
Right.
And more, Lisa told me about like strawberries growing in wrong season, etc.
Right. Yeah.
Strawberries just don't grow in spring. It's a summer fruit.
Hmm.
We have some strawberries in the fridge.
Yes. So do I actually. We bought some at the weekend.
Hmm.
We had some strawberries and some yogurt as a nice treat.
Sounds very nice.
Mm.
I'll be downstairs for a bit.
Biggie Smalls is sleeping in my house. Nice, level 8 farming.
Nice.
I have +1 hoe proficiency now. Watering can proficiency as well. Let's check what's going on with the messages, make sure I'm not missing anything important. I'm probably having so many community posts that I follow. Oh, messages. No. It's not personal messages. Just a community post. It's good to keep in the know though.
Het gaat nog alle kanten op. Het is moeilijk in te schatten.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I had to check something downstairs.
Cool.
And while I was there, I was like, well, let's brush my teeth.
Yeah, sounds good.
Like, yeah, since we were talking about strawberries and we had some left, I was like, ask my mother, will they still be like good tomorrow? Otherwise, I would have like eaten them now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He said it's okay tomorrow. So.
Awesome.
This may sound like weird, but it actually, I don't know if Lisa had this or and have you ever quit smoking, but it actually sometimes the urge itself, like it hurts my lungs.
Yeah, I know. Generally, I've never. Well, technically, I would have quit smoking, I suppose, because I smoked for like a couple of months when I was in school, but not to the point you would have done where it's physically affected you. I know the lungs are partially damaged for the smoking and the nicotine, and the lungs are pretty good at recovering as long as you stop smoking. So you end up starting to heal. So you're probably feeling that your lungs are starting to heal now. That's all. It's not going to feel good because it's the same as like you've had an injury. It's doing its thing to fix itself now.
But it's a good thing.
Hmm. And of course the town fair started. Yeah, obviously if you smoke again, it stops healing and the pain goes away. So it's kind of like you're almost tempting to, oh, I don't want the pain, so I will keep smoking. But you know it will obviously hurt you long term.
Well, I should welcome the pain then.
Yeah, the pain is your lungs repairing themselves now.
Cool.
Do we need to bring things for the square?
Lisa has things.
Cool. Okay. Awesome. I shall make my way to town. You're on your way, Nix.
Yeah, I just had to water all my crops.
Cool.
I think I'm the only one I know that actually really likes this band. There's a tornado outbreak in the US or something.
Ooh, that's not good.
Okay, you can start aiming with
Cool. I also want to quit my medication, by the way.
Oh, right.
So that everything at the same time is going to be a lot of withdrawal things.
Yeah.
But I kind of like feel good, so I'm like, let's just all do it. I've been on like these antidepressants since I was 19, so that's 10 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's not good to be on for too long.
I just feel good.
Hmm.
You will more than likely have to be weaned off them though. You don't want to go cold turkey giving up antidepressants.
Yeah, I know. I've actually heard it can be like dangerous.
Yeah, it can send you in a really bad spiral.
Yep. I mean, the main thing is I'm already on a low dose, so that's gonna help.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, I will. But the main problem is I'll move somewhere between now and 2 weeks, 3 weeks, to a whole different part of the country. So when I start the like doing the what do you say? Quit like the process of quitting
Yes.
the pills. Does it make sense to go to my current doctor? That I maybe never speak again like next week
True.
or in 2 weeks, or wait until I'm like registered at the new place. And I think then option 2 is best. Fuck you.
Mm.
All or nothing, all or nothing. Seems like I lost all of it.
Yeah.
Seems like I lost all.
Mm.
That's not good. I might just buy it. I want at least 2,800, 2,900, 2,900, 3,400. No, 3,400. I'll just buy the damn things. How much would this cost? 17. No. It would cost me a lot of money. I just bought 1k and I will double another it again.
Hmm.
I do these things too, I know.
Ah.
Nice, nice, nice with the good. It's okay now. Double everything, all in. We should go to a casino once. I didn't.
Nice.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why is there... You like gambling, Betty? Look, I'm bad at it.
Yeah, my gambling skill isn't particularly great.
No, I think I have a system, but it's not great.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've got 5k. Is that enough to have everything? found a Stardew.
Nice.
My Stardew tasted like Dragon Ball KFC.
Nice.
My Stardew tastes like Easy E.
Oh, but you just got a pet named Easy.
No, we have a cat called Snoop Dogg.
Mm.
Mine tastes like coffee.
Nice.
Didn't you call our dog Easy?
No, the hond heet Biggie Smart.
Oh,
Hond is dog in Dutch.
Ah.
Hond. Cat is easy, it's cat.
Hmm.
I don't have enough for everything. But the last one is a dish I can make myself. Alle mogelijk. The English like gambling, right?
Yeah. We have betting shops sort of around quite often. We can go in and bet on horses, bet on dogs, bet on sports.
I remember like the morning of the royal marriage of Prince William, they were already betting on the date of the divorce.
Ah.
I've heard.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
We don't have a very big gambling culture. I mean, it happens, but not big. I'm done if.
Yeah, I'm not going to win enough for a star drop.
Yes, you will. Star drops are important. I would definitely go for a star drop.
Hmm.
You'll do it.
How did you lose more than 900?
I've got up to about 200, 300 and then lost it again.
I can buy it for you, and I can't. We cannot transfer our tickets to you. That's also.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go brush the teeth super back.
Okie dokie.
With gambling.
Cool.
You should try the fishing game so you get like free, how do you say, tokens.
Yes.
Do you like gambling, Larry? Do Turks gamble a lot? It's hybrid again. I mean, I literally, there's not like any more hybrid songs compared to other bands in this playlist, but I don't know what my shuffle is doing today. It's just like, here's hybrid, all of it.
Hmm.
I like hybrid. And this song helps with the urges now. I'm built to endure what this world throws at me. Nah, I don't want to say it. I mean, I also don't want to try to be some kind of like victim, like I'm sick. I did this to myself 19 years ago. So, no, 16 years ago.
Yeah, but at the same time, you didn't have full control once it starts. It's kind of the chemical takes control.
I think it really started to change from something I just liked the taste of and to a real addiction when I had to start with the medication.
Right, yeah.
think that was the I think that was the point where we went from just after dinner and sometimes and not even when the weather's bad to like having the need to smoke more than a pack a day.
Right, yeah. Nice, got 420 stars.
Nice. Do you know Martingale?
Doesn't ring a bell for me.
It's a gambling system
Okay,
where you double on loss.
okay.
But it's you don't have many since you have 420 only, so that can be a dangerous one.
Hmm.
Oh, I love these games where you have this one. Look how long it is. Oh, listen. I've been live for 3 hours, but also means no smoking for 3 hours, at least now. 4 probably.
Nice. I haven't managed to pick the wrong colour each time.
You should always pick green.
Ah,
Venus is 75%. Oh, you're at 20 again.
hmm.
Well, there's always next year.
Yeah.
No, it's up to you. I don't mind.
I'll see what happens with this 20. Yeah, I give up.
Okay, so. This band is Battle Cross, Betty. I don't know the name of the vocalist. But the band's Battle Cross. I got a signed shirt by him. I saw them as the opener for Trivium and they were both
Ah.
very good.
Should I put all in on the 1,000 stars? So just pick up the 1,000 stars from Mayor Lewis, or
Oh, you haven't picked them up yet?
no?
Oh no, always pick green because green is a 75% compared to orange.
Okay,
And always do half of what you have so you never lose completely.
okay. That's
That's what the
That's-
Wikia says.
right. Okay, let's try this again. 500 then. $500 on green.
Martingale would every time you lose you double, so in the like considering you would have unlimited funds, eventually you will win what you want to win.
So I lost on green.
So now 250. Just stay on green.
Okay, stay on green. 250 on green.
And even with 75%, there's always a with statistics you can always have the 30% 4 times in a row. It's possible.
Yeah.
That's a problem with statistics.
Okay, 250 on green.
This is the safe version. Martingale's more dangerous. You like
Okay.
it, Betty?
Okay, back up to 750. So green again. What's that be?
When I sometimes I just push my luck and do all in, but it's up to you. Like, so
Go.
let's say you want to win, like, you want to win 100 while gambling. With martingale, then you would bet 100.
Yeah.
If you lose, you will bet 200 because you would have. If you win, then you would have like the 100 win you already wanted.
Right.
If you lose the 200, you make it 400, 800. That's how martingale works, because it's kind of things with like the thought eventually with the 50-50 game, like for example this, you will always at least at some point win.
Yeah.
The danger of statistics is that it's possible that even with a head or tails, it can be head 50 times in a row. It's small chance, but it can be.
Hmm.
So unless you literally have unlimited funds, you could lose everything you have.
True.
And that's my system. No, I didn't invent it. I know about it and I use it in situations, but it's actually not safe.
Oh no, no. Any gambling itself is hard to be safe, I suppose. But
And that's why I don't gamble with real money, only in games.
yeah. Hey Max, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Hope you had a good Monday. How's your bank holiday Monday been? Oh, yay! We've got 2,500. System works. Hey, welcome. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday. Just make a note of the message that pops up. We do get a lot of people trying to sell. Let's buy a staff drop.
Nice. This
And a
is what I
staff drop.
made of it.
Your mind is filled with thoughts of cheese. Right, I'm done. Yeah, should have just done that next time. Been good, thanks, buddy. Follow that system again next time.
Martingale.
Hmm.
Or the one you use now.
Oh, the one I just used now. That seemed to work.
Yeah,
That.
it's safe. Martingale isn't safe with Stardew because you don't have much anyway.
Yeah.
You start with 1,000. Unless you do it with 10 each time. So 10, 20, 40, 80, then you win, and 10 again, 10, 10, 10, 40, 10, 20. But that takes ages.
Yeah. So I suppose, yeah, more risk, better gain doing the half.
Martingale should always be done with amounts that are way smaller than the funds you already have.
Right.
Otherwise you cannot double a lot of times.
True.
If you do martingale while you already have 200 pounds and you start with 100, then you have a problem.
Yes. Yeah, that makes sense.
We used to have this gambling bot in my, like I told you about my old Discord server that got this like this cesspool of offensive things.
Oh yes.
Before they made the new one, because I stopped paying attention what happened after I stopped streaming. And well, when we still used it, one of my mods added a gambling bot.
Right.
Just with Discord points, and every day you could get, let's say, 1,000 for free.
Yep.
And then you could gamble, and I would get addicted.
Ah.
I
Yeah,
could
that's not
get
good.
those 1,000 to like 10 million and lose it within like 10 minutes.
Right.
And I got the extreme urge to buy points, and I was like, for what?
Yeah.
It was made by a Russian
Ah.
that was live on Twitch all day playing CSGO.
Right. You've had a good bank holiday, Max. Glad to hear. How's mine been? Mine's been pretty good. It's caught up on some cleaning and sorting out that I need to do. So it's been a good day.
Who isn't in bed?
Me. Just watering some flowers.
Like, fuck. Wait up,
Okay. Run to bed, run to bed. These are passed out. You been up to anything today, Max?
But passed out next to her bed.
Ah,
Full health, so there's no problem.
yeah.
I'll get you into the band, by the way, Betty. Will make your mother happy. Yeah, when I saw her Facebook, I saw a lot of Iron Maiden posts. Your mother basically was Iron Maiden post and dogs, so we could be friends. Oh, you did. I think my father got me into it, but I got him into extreme metal.
You haven't been up today much, Max. Just saw a few things in the flat. Sounds good.
But that is a nice one. I don't think my father likes demo board games since he doesn't really like synths in it. He likes Lamb of God and Behemoth though. I mean, your mother has nice music taste, better than your aunt. Right?
Yeah, but today I've been mostly sorting stuff in the garage out. Because coming for the Download Festival, I need to make sure I can locate certain things. So it's good to know where they are. Plus the garage needs sorting anyway. Welcome back.
Thank you.
No, but like, he cheated on his wife with a very old person, and then they were gonna have a divorce, and she was like allowed like half of his everything, and now she's dead. I'm like, he killed his own wife. No one seems to see it because no one's reporting it. Everyone's just like, okay, his ex-wife is dead, but them, no, he killed her. Is she more like Lorna, sure? I mean, if she like Dima Borgi, why not Lorna? Yeah, I can see that. What's next on the list? Even more Iron Maiden. Then we have Xibalba, Judas Priest, some Black Maiden. I might skip the next Iron Maiden song. I normally don't do that, but it's a bit too much. For others, not for me. Last day after this one?
Yeah, quite happy for that.
Being deprived of nicotine also seems to make me more tired.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Your body's
That's
kind of fighting fighting through it at the moment.
Yeah, but I had like a psychiatrist once tell me that when I had like sleeping problems, like she asked me, "Do you smoke when you can't sleep?" And I told her yes.
Hmm.
And she told me a lot of people take nicotine as a downer, like alcohol or weed,
Hmm.
because it makes them relaxed. But while it makes you relax, it's actually an upper. It wakes you up. So
Yes.
Yep, a lot of people also find that when they come off nicotine, they eat a lot more because, again, nicotine is an upper and they don't feel like the need to eat.
yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with that then.
Hmm.
I mean, I know a lot of people get a bit happier when they stop smoking. But I'll just try to keep working out.
Yeah. Stay healthy in all aspects.
I'm more tired. I don't think I ate more than normal today.
Well, that's good.
Might even be less now I think of it.
Yeah, but the weather is horrible. The weather doesn't.
Yeah, hot weather doesn't make you hungry. At least humid weather.
Hmm. Right, just be right back, very quickly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, got a witch.
Yeah.
She's come to my coop. Right, back in a sec.
Yeah, take your time.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Oh, I did the whole story. I was muted, right? Right? Wait. Can you say something?
Something?
Okay. Good. Did you hear what I say before? Or is I muted?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I said I out of habit because and then they picked up my vape.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah, I did the turtles.
Yeah, I saw the turtles. I see Max did the 40k.
Yeah. Have you ever smoked while doing stress at the same time?
You get double the nicotine.
When I first got like a very big cigar from someone,
Hmm.
I didn't know there was a you weren't supposed to inhale cigar smoke.
No.
I got sick.
Ah. It used to be a thing when I was a bit younger. We used to go to the bar when the bar was selling cigars behind the counter with all the whiskies and stuff.
Yeah.
It was, we'll get ourselves a glass of whiskey and smoke a cigar like old men.
I would have been allowed inside probably.
Hmm.
I'm too young to have smoked in a bar. I'm not too young to have been with people who smoke inside bars,
Hmm.
but definitely not allowed. When I had the age, I was allowed to go to bars.
Ah.
I have been to bars where they just ignored the rule, but
Right. Oh, Max, never guess who we're going to see later in the year. Nope. You're right, I'm not going to guess. Who you going to see, dude? Ooh, Silo.
now I'm curious too.
Hmm.
Yeah, you like Judas Priest, right?
Nice Iridium Pack axe.
Heb jij verder die met een kist? Ik kan niet cheaten op stream. Dus het kan wel. Omdat het morgen regent, weet je.
Nice, Max. Going to see Alien Ant Farm supported by CKY. That's awesome.
Cool.
That's going back. This kind of puts you back in the younger years. That does. Alien Ant Farm.
That's one of the bands that when oh I haven't told you yet. I made a CD cabin thing, new house. Well, no, I made big shelves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Where the so I wanted to make shelves in the new house from planks I used in this house.
Gotcha.
Not even for money, but how do you say? Some kind of like reincarnation, you know?
Yeah.
And so we did.
Nice. That's awesome.
And what you say? Alien Ant Farm was one of the bands I forgot I had music from.
Nice.
Next week I'll have iridium watering again.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll show the thing in our chat, okay?
Cool. Okay. Yeah.
This is made from a normal, like everything was straight in the last one, so this one had to, because it's old planks, I had to make it asymmetrical.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah.
This is not all LPs and CDs we have, by the way.
Right. Let's wait for my phone to load.
Judas, please. So? I think they did with it. I think they did. Yeah, Lisa's not a fan.
Ah. Messages. There we are. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I like the design of that.
I think my headset went off and I didn't notice for like 10 or 15 minutes.
Ah. Has the screen crashed? I don't know. Let's check the stream.
You were like loading for me,
Oh. So a check.
but my headset disconnected right before I told about the closet. So I just thought y'all weren't very focused in the game. But since then I haven't been hearing things.
Seem to be live.
Yeah, I did see you were like constantly loading for me, but I thought it just maybe was me.
Hmm. I'm just getting to the mines in time. Get a bit more. Come on.
Almost time to. Let's see who I can raid. Oh, I was going offline anyway, but no problem. Thanks for being here. I found a spot out. Everyone's been into Fallout again since the game. The series.
Yeah, it's certainly reignited interest.
The reviews are quite positive, so I'm actually curious about the series.
Same.
Oh.
They get like an 8 out of 10, so it's really good.
Hmm. Let's get back to my house. Awesome.
I pressed the date too soon.
Ah,
That cancelled in time.
cool. Nice. Level 6 mining. That was worth my last minute run to the mines.
Nice.
So according to my Stream Elements bot, I've just gone live again, so maybe I'm having problems.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I have everything level 10 now.
Nice. So that was the last day then, was it? Need to get some
Yes.
sleep.
Yes, but
Yes.
you guys need to stay a little longer in Stardew to watch what I called my baby.
Okay.
I'm gonna rate
I'm
already,
very
so
proud of his name.
Okay. Name SpongeBob.
nice.
Nice.
Thanks for coming. I'll be going now.
Cool, yeah. Get some good rest.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah,
Right.
thanks for the games, guys.
Thanks for your
Bye,
games.
Jay.
Good night.
And Nick, I'll speak to you shortly.
Yeah, speak to you shortly.
Okay, bye. Alright folks, sorry about the technical difficulties going on the stream towards the end there. I don't monitor my stream as much as I used to. There's a slight lag going on. Bit of lag going on even with OBS. So I do apologise for the stream playing up. Hopefully it's okay for next time. But thank you for joining us. It's been another awesome Monday of Stardew Valley. We'll be carrying on with Stardew next Monday at 8 PM British time. So if you've been enjoying it, hope to see you again then. My next stream will be on Wednesday, doing 7:30. Stardew Valley is always 7:30 PM British time. 8 PM on Wednesday we'll be doing some Lego Star Wars. Go to see if we can 100% that. We're on like 97% completion. The Argonaut is only close to being complete on that. So join us on Wednesday to see how far we get with Lego Star Wars. And then of course on Friday we'll be doing some more game dev, tweaking the silly old game I've been working on, which is turning out to be not so silly. I do have a name in mind, so I might start calling it by that name. I don't know. But for now it's still a silly little game, and I'm enjoying making it, and hopefully you're enjoying watching me make it as well. Until then, hope you enjoy your week, enjoy what's left of your Monday, and I shall see you lovely folks on Wednesday. So I hope you have a good night. Good night.